क्या नजर सच है, क्या evil eye होता है? They fall sick a lot because of all of these things going around, evil eye, voodoo, nazar, and all of that, you know. We all know that evil eye pendants and all those trinkets जो evil eye के बने हुए होते हैं, जो हमको कहीं भी मिलते हैं और हम उठा लेते हैं. Why do we buy that? Why do we buy those little knickknacks and trinkets which we see in the market of evil eye or hamsa or all of those things? Why do we buy? Because somewhere we believe in it. We believe कि evil eye होता है, और because there is evil eye, I need to protect myself. How did this entire evil eye thing come into the picture? I want to ask each one of you who's watching the live right now and even going to be watching it later, that how does this entire evil eye or voodoo or somebody being jealous or envious, how does this entire thing work? Well, it works on the premise of how you process your thought, what you think, how you process conversation with other people. When you talk to other people and other people are always talking, oh yes, evil eye is there, voodoo is there, or some magic is there, white magic or black magic, all of these things are there, and somebody has gone through this and somebody has gone through that. You listen to all of that, right? You listen to that conversation, and in that exchange of conversation, there are a lot of things that you buy just on the face value. You said, yes, it is true. Oh my God, it happened like that. The moment you say, oh my God, it happened like that, ऐसा भी होता है. Is this even true? The moment you show that curiosity, the moment you show that, convincingness, you've bought that. You've bought the point of view. And then now it becomes your life too. So maybe up until now you did not believe in it. You probably didn't know anything about evil eye or voodoo or any of that. But now that you hear one person or 10 people talk about it, and they come and tell you the story of all of that voodoo or magic or black magic or evil eye happening with certain people, that they're just going, their health is deteriorating, their money financial reality is deteriorating, and the first thing that comes out of somebody's mouth is nazar lag gayi hai. Somebody has jinxed my life, somebody has jinxed my business, my money reality, and things are not going the way I desire it. Something is wrong. Now, those very statements are the premise of what you see in your life, what you process in your life, and that becomes part of your existence. So if I may ask you about evil eye, when does it start? How does it start? Well, it starts right from the time, probably when you're in your mother's womb. Before you have opened your eyes in this world, it starts that early. Have you seen a mother kind of taking care of the infant, and before the mother steps out, the mother would put a black dot on the child, kala tika. Why? Because the mother inherently believes that my child should not catch any evil eye. बुरी नजर नहीं लगनी चाहिए. Now, where is mother picked it up from? The mother has picked it up from her mother. And her mother has probably picked it up from her mother. So, all of these concepts of evil eye, nazar, voodoo, they are being given to you. They are descending down generation after generation after generation. So if I want to ask you one question, if evil eye or all of this thing, that jinx that you talk about, nazar lagna that you talk about, if you didn't have any point of view about it, if you didn't have any good or bad about it, if you didn't have any energy attached to it, any emotion attached to it, will it work for you? Will it affect your life? That's a question I'm asking all of you. So maybe now you can put it in the chat, or anybody who's watching it later can put it in the chat here. The entire, this concept, this figmentation of nazar, evil eye, jinx is being passed down to people, to humanity, generation after generation after generation. And so now it has become this solidity. It's become a solid ball. Just yesterday, somebody who is my participant also who has done money course with me, and she's a doctor herself and a very nice person, and she was down with bad cold cough, fever and all of that, in a very bad condition physically since 8 days. And when I got on speaking to her, she called me and she told me that I'm in a bad state. मैं एक मैरिज में गई थी, एक वेडिंग में गई थी, एंड मैंने वहाँ आइसक्रीम खा ली और तब से 8 दिन से मेरी हालत खराब है. So just by having ice cream or something cold, nobody falls sick. Well, if you don't have a point of view that ice cream से ठंड लगती है, that if I consume ice cream I will get cold, you will get it. But if you don't have that point of view, some people enjoy ice cream in the cold weather because ice cream का ठंडी में खाना अपना अलग मजा है, correct? What I'm trying to say is your point of view creates your reality. But when I scanned her energy grid, her aura, I could feel that there is some evil eye that is on her. Now, the moment I shared it with her that it is not ice cream which is making you feel this way, that you are down and out and feeling indisposed since 8 days, it's not because of the ice cream. Do you feel it is some evil eye? Do you feel? And she immediately said yes. And I also know who has done it. She had 2-3 faces in front of her, of the family people. I said yes. So how could evil eye affect her? Because she has this point of view. She has believed that evil eye कुछ होता है. That evil eye नाम की कुछ चीज होती है जो आपको affect करेगी, आएगी, आपको attack करेगी और आपकी energy zup down हो जाएगी, and that evil eye will suck your energy. Now, for anything to become a solidity, for any belief to become a solid reality, कि it shows in your life, साक्षात रूप से आपके लाइफ में वो दिखे, उसके लिए एक से ज्यादा लोगों का इसमें अलाइन होना जरूरी है. It takes more than one person, more than one energy to align and agree with that one concept to become your reality. And there, voila, it's your reality. So lot of people hear these concepts maybe from social media, from TV, from some written article that this is magic hota hai, black magic hota hai, voodoo hota hai, evil eye hota hai. Yes, the more you feed yourself with all of these energies, with all of these data, with all of these information, the more you become at the effect of it, the more you become part of it, the more it is gonna affect your life. Why? Because you are consuming. Consumption, guys, consumption is not only about what you eat from your mouth. It's not only about the food that you eat. It's not only about what you drink. Consumption is here. What you consume from your 5 senses. What you consume from what you hear, what you see, what you feel. All of that is consumption. So be very, very mindful of what you are consuming, because that consumption becomes your reality. The moment you attach an emotion and a feeling to an information or some information being shared with you, the moment you attach emotion and feeling to it, it becomes part of you. It is maybe someone else's reality. It need not be your reality, but it becomes your reality because you have attached an emotion and feeling of yours, and now it becomes your life. So the moment you say, oh really, does this happen? Oh my God, I didn't know. Now this is out of curiosity that you're asking question. However, you have already begun to believe what that other person is telling you. Oh my God, I didn't know. And you have aligned and agreed, ऐसा भी होता है. And it has become yours. Or if you fight with it, if you suppose say fight, I'm having a bad throat, I'm gonna just sip in some water. Or if you fight with it, no, ये सब कुछ नहीं होता, बकवास है, this is not true, there's nothing called as evil eye or something, then too it becomes part of your reality. So anything that you align and agree or resist and react, it becomes your life. It becomes part of your life. So how to get rid of it? So if you feel somebody is jealous of you, somebody is not happy with your success, somebody is not happy with anything going good in your life, please turn the energy inward. Instead of keep looking outside, oh, who is jealous of me, who is thinking bad about me, who is not happy with my success, instead of putting all of that energy and focus outside, turn it inwards. Why inwards? Because anything, any person that you're seeing outside, who you feel is jealous of you, who you feel is not happy in your happiness, is not happy with your success, is not happy the way your life is actually your reflection, is actually your resonating energy. So if there is an energy that you feel is not feeling good about you, is jealous of you, is envious of you, of whatever way, the way you're succeeding, the way you're doing well in your life, you got to be asking, where am I being this energy myself? What am I being? What choices have I made that I am attracting these energies of jealous, envy, people not being happy for me? Because somewhere that person who is there in front of you, who you feel has jinxed your life, who you feel is envious and jealous of you, is actually your mirror. Yes, the other person, whether you dislike it or like it, no matter how unpleasant the other person is, you don't like looking at that person, seeing that person in face, and yet that person, that energy is there, is your reflection. That person is your mirror. So instead of avoiding the mirror, cleansing the mirror, look at yourself. Turn the focus inward and you will get the clue, where am I being this energy? Where am I being jealous or envious that I'm attracting these energies in my life? Because if you be the clean energy, nothing is going to affect you. When your energies are clean and vibrating on higher frequency, no matter how much anyone tries to be jealous of you or envious of you, they cannot affect you. They cannot even pierce through. They cannot even pierce through the outermost, auric field of yours. So somewhere what we feed, what we consume in terms of information, in terms of using our five senses, that affects our reality, our entire reality. बहुत अच्छा एक शेर है, किसी ने कहा, गालिब हम सारी उम्र शीशा साफ करते रहे, जबकि गंदगी तो हमारे चेहरे पे थी. तो आप शीशा साफ करते जा रहे हैं कि शीशा गंदा है. एक बार चेहरा साफ करिए, शीशा अपने आप साफ हो जाएगा. Right? So with this, I want to just say, when you see such people outside of you, that maybe in this lifetime you're not jealous of them, maybe in this lifetime you have not done anything to them, but somewhere beyond dimension, across lifetimes, probably you have had this energy for them that now you see as a reciprocal effect in your current life. So if you are not happy, when you know certain people are not happy with you, the way you live your life, they are not happy in your success, they are not happy you rising the success ladder, they are not happy the way you are living your life and the way you are just manifesting everything, look at where you have been that similar energy to them across lifetimes, across dimensions. Because anything which is in front of you, in your energetic field, which you're not liking, which you're so disliking, is the energetic reflection of you. So शीशा साफ करना बंद करिए, आईने में गंदगी नहीं है, अपनी तरफ देखिए और क्या क्लियर कर सकते हैं अपनी एनर्जेटिक फील्ड में, उसको क्लियर करना शुरू करिए. Ho'oponopono prayer is one way of doing that, clearing your energetic field, so that when you cleanse your energetic field, you will see a miraculous change. Those people who are actually thinking bad about you, jealous of you, envious of you, or how you're doing in your life, how well you're doing in your life, they will stop coming. They will not show up in your life, as if they're just thrown off your life or taken care of by the universe. So if there are certain things, certain energies which bother you, first take note of what about them is bothering you. whatever their operative state, how is it bothering you? Because the moment somebody else's behavior bothers you, you have given the remote control in their hand. They can control your emotions and your feelings. How wise is that? Is it stupid or wise? So today's tool is, where am I operating out of this energy, whatever that energy is, that I am so disliking in my energetic field? Any person that you dislike, anything that you dislike, ask this question. Where am I operating out of this energy in my life that I'm choosing not to be aware of? So with this question, I'm going to sign off and have a blissful Monday. Have a beautiful, bountiful start of your week tomorrow. Have a great week tomorrow. Beating the Monday blues, and have a blissful Monday until I see you next week on the CB2LL live. Please share this live or comment and like and share with more people who this information might help. And I would love for you to comment on this if it was helpful for you. So like, comment and share if this information was helpful to you. Thank you so much. See you CB2LL next Sunday 9:30 p.m. Same place, same mail. Bye-bye.